What is up, guys? It's iResilience here, and today we're going to be going over a basic tutorial for beginners on the League of Legends interface. So once you have created an account, have downloaded and installed the game, and have it up and running, this is where you will be popped up, and you will probably begin signing in. So just place your information into the expected login text boxes, and you should be able to log in. Once you log in, this is what you will be greeted with. It is a lot to take in, so don't be discouraged. But let's start with the most simple factors of the interface, which is the more like the profile information and the friends list. So up here on the top right corner, you have your profile pic. It'll show your summoner name and your profile pic, which you can choose from a vast array of different pics, profile pics that represent the game. So pick your favorite, and then you have your summoner name and your status within the game, what you're currently doing. You can say that you're away, whatever you want. Like you say, like I'm grabbing something to eat. Something, I don't know, grabbing something to eat. You can put whatever message you want to tell your friends, to show your friends if you're ready to play. On the social tab, we have your club. If you're in a club within the game, that will be shown up here with its logo. For the social tab, you also have your list of friends that you've added for in-game. And it will just show up here. You can add friends by clicking this icon up here and writing down their summoner name and searching them up on that. You can also create folders. As you can see, my folders are general, supports, and recently played, and that's just a list of all the social aspects. On the bottom, we have the messaging tab. Here you can pretty much send anyone messages, and that's pretty much the basics to that. On the right, we have also the missions tab, which occur frequently depending on the season that the game's in. Like currently we're on the MSI championships in esports, so they're doing a lot of like missions related to MSI, which if you complete, you can get some pretty good rewards, like a hex chest or some XP. Next we have the voice chat icon. This is only available when you're in a group chat, allowing you to go mute or unmute. So that's it. And the last one is just if you need to report a bug. Not much. I don't really use that often because I don't really care about bugs, and they don't cure frequently. Next we have the in-game currency. There's only two types of currency, and those are riot points, which, as you can see, we are definitely in need for some riot points, and blue essence, which we're pretty much stacked on. Yeah, but the difference between these two currencies is that one requires money and can pretty much buy everything, and blue essence, which is earned in-game by playing games, winning games, and this can be used only to buy champions that you can play in game. Next we have the actual store, where you can buy your champions and your like cosmetics. Right here, the main tab shows what's new, like the newest skin. It also shows like other cool skins and cosmetic items within the game. It also shows different types of bundles and their price tags. But that's pretty much what the featured tab is. If you want to buy a champion with blue essence, you can go through the list of champions and click on one, and that's how you'll buy one. For cosmetic items, you need riot points, and they all show right here. Usually the ones that show are the ones that the champions that you own. As you can see, show owned. There's also like different like filters that you can use over here, like ultimate skins, legendary skins, limited availability, and champions that you own, and their release date and their price and stuff like that. Usually new skins are usually 975 riot points, and more expensive like epic skins are 1,350, and the most expensive ranging to 3,250 riot points, which contain pretty much a lot that skin contains. They're pretty beast skins, and that's why they're so expensive. The cheapest skins are the ones that are like extremely old, and they don't have much added into the game. They can range from 750 riot points to even less than that. But yeah, that's the skin tab. We also have Hexec crafting. It's a little bit complicated, so I'll explain it in another video, but the gist of it is that there's chests, and using keys you can unlock these chests, which contain cosmetic items that you can get without using money. We also have emotes, which you can display in game. These are bought with riot points as well. And lastly, we got accessories like wards. Similar to emotes, you need riot points to buy them. And then the final thing we have here, we have the gifting center, which you can use to gift a friend. You have your account. On the account tab, you can change your location that you play in. I don't recommend doing this because then it's going to kind of screw you over with the connection. It also shows the chance to change your summoner name, which you can also use real money to change it. But then, and you can use in-game currency as well, but it is a lot. There is a lot. I might even change mine back to resilience because actually you do that. And then you have your purchase history, what you bought, and what's refundable, and you can redeem codes like League of Legends codes that you buy at the store. And that's pretty much it for the store. As I said earlier, there's also a loot system, which I'll explain in another video, and it's a little bit more complicated. It's where you can get skins and champions for free by just playing in game and getting lucky. It's like a gambling, not a gambling because you're not really like putting anything on the line. It's just like it's like a lottery system. I don't know. It's like luck based, but that's pretty much it. Now looking at the more main tabs, we have the home tab, where on overview it pretty much shows the basic news, the new stuff that's coming out, and basic information that the game developers want the players to know. We also have the Nexus, which is even more in-depth information on the game. You can check that out on the website as well. Patch notes, these are actually pretty important. You don't really have to read them, just get a little like gist on them. There's also patch highlights, which pretty much tell you what's changing the game, what's going to get stronger, what's going to get weaker, stuff like that. We also have like an esports tab, which is like the competitive scene of League of Legends. If you're into that, all the information is on this tab. In the profile tab, we have your basic profile information. We have your level over here, which increases the more you play, as you increase in XP. Your profile pic, your summoner name, which is your in-game gamer tag. We have these tiny little logos that represent two different things. It shows like your dynamic background, any boosts, ARAM rerolls. That's all like more complicated information that's going to be explained in another video. We have an honor system, which is also a little bit more complicated, so that'll be another video. The mastery system, which is pretty much your most frequently played champions and your strongest champions, pretty much who you are, like who's your best champion, like who are you gonna use to wreck, pretty much. yeah, but those are that's the mastery score and your ranking. So this is the League of Legends rank system. It compares you to other players and sees how good you are in an actual competitive scene of the game. Match history just shows your recent matches, pretty much how you did, if you won or lost, your kills, death, and assists, all that information. Ranked, it shows your ladder, how close you are to getting to the next phase, and how close you're getting to being promoted. We also have clubs. If you're in a club, it'll show your information here of the members when they join. If you're not in a club, it'll suggest joining a club, which is actually pretty cool, being part of a club. So yeah, we also have your highlights, which you can record once, like you can record, like if you go on match history, there is a tab on there that says play your replay, and you can play the replay, and then once you're in game watching your replay, you can record a certain part of the game shown here, as you can see. As you can see at the bottom right here, you can see like the record. So this is, if you go on match history and you play a replay, and press this button, this record button, it's going to record a replay or highlights. And then we have collection. This is pretty much your progress in the game. It shows the champions you own, their masteries, the champions you don't own. It shows the skins you own, the skins you can buy, how many skins you have, stuff like that. Emotes, cosmetic items that you can show in game. It shows which ones are in your arsenal. Runes are a little bit more complicated. They actually affect gameplay, so that's going to be another video for beginners. And then also, in addition to that, spells are something that goes in game, which I'll explain later. But just to get a brief overview, as you can see, Ghost already gives you, makes you go faster, which is the simple definition. Heal, it pretty much heals your health. Barrier gives you a barrier for a small amount of time. Exhaust, it makes your enemies slower and weaker, as you can see. Clarity, it like removes like any like poison, like flame, or like slows, stuff like that. Mark is specific to one game mode, ARAM, and allows you to throw a snowball and teleport to your opponent if you land it. Flash, the most used spell, allows you to like blink a certain distance. Teleport, it allows you to teleport. So cleanse, I think it's somewhat similar to clarity. Like it disables stuff like that. Actually, clarity gives you mana levy, and cleanse is the one that cleans up all the poison, the slows, and the stuns. Ignite is pretty much like a damage spell that lasts for a brief amount of time, which slowly deteriorates your enemy's health. And Smite, there's also jungle camps and monsters, which gets a little bit more complicated, which I'll make another video for, which you can use Smite for to like do damage to them. As well into that, we have items. Items are also a little complicated because there's a lot of them, and each one has their respective like ability stuff like that, and so that'll be another video, guys. So yeah, and then the last thing for this video is going to be the actual game modes. There are a total of 3 game modes with a rotating game mode, which is like mini games, pretty much mini games, like an additional fun like mini game. ARAM and Twisted Treeline are somewhat similar to mini games. There's not many players that play these games because the main focus of the game is actually the Summoner's Rift, 5v5 map, where teams just fight it out to see who's best. In Summoner's Rift, there's 4 game modes. There's Blind Pick, Draft Pick, Ranked Solo, Duo, and Ranked Flex. Ranked Solo, Duo, and Ranked Flex are, as you saw on my profile, they're what gives you your ranking in compare. They like the competitive aspect of the game. A lot of people say that's the worst part of the game because it drives even the most joyful person to insanity because there's so much quote unquote salt. But yeah, that's ranked. They both use the same system as draft pick, which is also like the loading in phase of the game, which is a little more complicated, which will be another video as well. Um, Blind pick is pretty much not like draft pick in the sense that blind pick is just you enter a game, everybody rushes on chat to choose to claim a role, and that's pretty much blind pick. Those are the only game modes, which you might think that it might get old, but I trust me, you probably won't get bored of Summer Drift. We also have co-op versus AI. If you're a beginner, I recommend going on co-op and AI. Co-op versus AI and choosing the difficulty level that represents you until you're ready to play against other players. We also have training, where we have the tutorial, battle training. If you're a beginner, if you haven't done this, I suggest you take the tutorial and the battle training. It pretty much gives you the basics to the game. And we also have practice tool, which in here you can pretty much practice your favorite champions, try different combinations and strategies so you can apply them to the real game. Lastly, you can create a custom match if you want, like with your friends. You can also join custom matches. But I usually don't use this because they usually just kick you out. So just if you have a lot of friends, create a custom match and play against each other. But usually you just want to make a team or play by yourself or something like that on Summoner's Rift. But that is pretty much it, guys. Actually, one more last thing. There's also this settings tab. They're not too important. They're more personal preference. But there's one thing: the in-game settings. Those are important. So I'll be making another video on these because there's a lot to cover, and I want to be more specific for the best settings that you can actually have for in-game. And that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like. And if you want to see more content, please subscribe to the channel. Please comment down below with your feedback, any ideas on new videos, because I'm a new channel and I really want to create a community with my audience. But that's going to be pretty much it. Guys, I'll be posting every Saturday with random videos popping up during the week. But I'll catch you guys later. Thanks.